Hi guys, welcome back to another video with Pratham Test Prep. This is your host Sanjeet Bhatia again with a new video on what to do now, right? So as all of us have written all the exams now, CLAT, AILET, SLAT, MHSET, LSAT, every exam is now done. So all the options that you have in your hand, you have explored all of them, and still if you are not sure what to do, now this is the time that you can look at this video. Okay, so there are a lot of things that will come to you right now. There are a lot of thoughts and like things will go to your mind that you have to decide upon. So what I'll do is I will give you a small preview about how to go about it. If not, you've not decided about anything, what all options you can pick up for, what are the positives and the negatives of those options, and lastly, that what you should do now, right? And if you get through those options that I am telling you to do, then what should be your next step for that also, I will tell you that too, right? So before we move ahead, please share and subscribe the channel so that it reaches a lot of students and students like you. If you are looking know someone who needs free updates and free sessions, you can definitely forward a video to them and they'll be happy to see the video and get the needed help that they require. Okay, if you are not a part of our Telegram channel, do make sure that you are also subscribing to our Telegram channel under the name of CLAT@Pratham, right? So you will find all the free updates regarding your videos, your GK updates, everything is there on that channel too for free. You don't have to pay any charges for that channel. It is absolutely free of cost. So do go and subscribe to the channel. Now, the first thing, if you have given MHSET, there are some colleges that you can definitely join under the Maharashtra Central Entrance Test. Government Law College Mumbai, as I've discussed about Government Law College Mumbai in the past, right? If you want, I can tag the video in the comment section also, and you can also watch the video on your own regarding the Government Law College Mumbai. It is a great university with a lot of alumni base all around the country and the world, right? It has one of the biggest jurists from the country working all across in different high courts and supreme courts. So this college has a great name in Mumbai. It is situated centrally located in Mumbai, in south of Bombay. As this college is also somewhat, I would say, a very cheap university. You don't have to pay a lot to study in Government Law College in Mumbai. The only expense that is incurred is the living expense of Mumbai. That's it. The fee of the university is very less. And if you want to go for a cheaper college, then definitely Government Law College Mumbai is a very great choice and with a great alumni base. So the one thing about GLC that I would consider to be the best amongst all the law schools is that tends to have classes during the morning hours, right? So they have classes from 7 to 10 and 7 to 11, things of that sort happens in GLC Mumbai. So which gives a chance to law students to go and work during their time in college, right? So that is something which is exceptionally good and which is not available in any of the national law universities around the country, is this ease of your studying into the university. Now, the next law school that comes in our mind when we are going for MHSET is ILS, that is Indian Law School Law College in Pune, right? This is also a great university with a lot of people working in top law firms like Amarchand Mangaldas, Srill, and all these Shardul, Krill, Amarchand, AZB, and LNL. There are a lot of places that people tend to go and work from Indian Law School Society, ILS Pune. Okay, so these are the two top colleges that you can definitely join. There are other options also that are available under MHSET, that is Rizvi Law College Mumbai. That is one of the options that is available to you guys. Okay, I think there is some lag in the internet here. Let me get it checked. Please give me a second. In Pimpri, this is also one of the options that is available to you guys. Next is a GS Raisen Law College in Nagpur. That is also one of the options that is available to you. Okay, if you are looking for any other college, then there is Ferguson College in Pune. That is also one of the options that is available to you. But there are a lot of universities that are under the category of MHSET. So you can make sure that the university that you are choosing has a fine enough alumni base and is also working well in providing good education to the students, right? So do check the alumni base placements and what are the prospects of working while you are in the college. If you are not going into a great law school, then you have to make sure that there are prospects for working further, and these colleges might help you to work further. So do find yourself employable after these colleges. So make sure that you are going to a college which has a lot of opportunities available for the students and not just the name. Okay, so these colleges might be a good option for you if you are from Maharashtra, because as you all know, there is a reservation for Maharashtrians for 80% seats in MHSET. So if you are from Maharashtra, then congratulations. There's a great chance that you might get through to the university. But if you're not from Maharashtra and you've written the exam, there are very bleak chances of you getting through. But obviously, there are always chances. And if you have done great in your MHSET, then definitely you might get through. Okay, so the next option that is available to you, except if you get through any of these colleges, then it is amazing, great, you should go and join these universities. But what if you are not able to get through these universities? What should be your plan, right? Then what should be your next plan is, if you are not able to clear CLAT, AILET, SLAT, MHSET, LSAT, anything, then what should you do now? Because now it's the time when you have to act, right? Until now you were just acting for giving your exams, preparing for your exams, waiting for the results. But now it's the time to act. You've prepared for it, now you have time to act on it. So the first thing that comes is that you write the exam once again. Okay, so if you haven't got any good options, right, you're getting some universities which are not even renowned, people don't know about it, then my advice to you guys is to write the exam once again. Okay, we are already in the era of pandemic, right? People are joining their colleges online, they're not going to their colleges. So writing the exam once again makes perfect sense. Okay, if आप एक बात को इस बात को डेफिनेटली कंसिडर कीजिए, that even if, right, for example, if you go to a university which is not at all renowned, there's no one who knows that place, and you end up in that kind of a university, you study there for 5 years, you graduate, then you have to struggle for another 5 years to get a good job. So if you are looking for that, right, so that's going to be a miserable place for you to be in, right? Rather, you wait a year, prepare for the exam better, right? Go to a better university, work harder for 5 years, and there might be a chance that you don't have to work 5 years further to get yourself settled. Okay, so it's better you write the exam once again. Definitely there are a lot of pros and cons for both the things, right? It's not a cakewalk. Definitely there's no guarantee, there's no cakewalk. So I will talk about the challenges also that are there if you are going for the exam once again. Okay, there are a lot of challenges that you will face. Okay, so the challenges that you have with reappearing in the exam, the first challenge is that there is going to be a peer pressure, right? There's going to be peer pressure. There is a lot of people around you who will be going to colleges. Your friends will be in university. Some of them might be going to abroad. Some of them might be staying in the country, not in the city, different city. There are a lot of things that are going to happen in your peer group. So that is one of the things, one of the challenges that you will face, is that you will have peer pressure, right? So a lot of people around you going to colleges is going to create a peer pressure in your mind. Now the next thing is societal pressure, right? So that is also there. The society asks you, what are you doing, what are you up to, what things you are involved into, right? So that is also, secondly, that is also a challenge that you're going to face. Third, what if you don't get through, right? That is also a challenge. So you have to make sure that you're planning your studies in such a manner and you are giving all the exams that so that you don't miss on the opportunities that you need. Simple as that. Okay, so these are the challenges that are there for reappearing in the exam. And what you can do is that if you start preparing right now and you prepare till your exam, there are high amount of chances that out of 5 exams that you've written this year, you'll be able to crack 2 to 3. Okay, there is no guarantee that you'll crack all the 5, but definitely you can crack 2 to 3 examinations. SLAT, being on the easier side, gives you an option to crack the exam. If you are not someone who likes GK and legal aptitude, and LSAT is also one of the exams that you can appear for. So prepare according to what you are good at, and take this 1 year as a preparatory break and prepare for your exams. And definitely it will give you so much to learn from, and definitely help you to have a better career in the future, right? So that's one of the recommendations that I always give the students, is to start with a great career option. Is the first thing is a good college, right? So definitely make sure that you are working towards this. This will help you a lot. Okay, there are a lot of challenges in dropping a year, but definitely the results that come up are exceptionally great. So make sure that you are preparing in that manner too. Coming to the next part is that consider other universities and colleges. If you have any other university in hand, or you know some university that you can join, you can definitely consider those options also, right? There are private law schools that take students after a lot of time also. There are different kinds of traditional universities which tend to give admissions to students right now also. So make sure that you are considering those options also. Some people have asked us Allahabad University, Banaras Hindu University, or some BMN Muljan or SRM University. So people are considering these other options also. So you can definitely consider these options. There are a lot of universities around the country that can be considered as an option. So if you want to, you can also consider that to be one of the options for yourself. That if you don't want to drop in year and you surely want to get into a university, you don't care how it is, definitely you can go for the alternatives also. So if you go for the alternative, then what are your options? Then what you should do? Definitely, if you join a private university, what you can, first thing you can do is you can go for CLAT again, right? You can prepare for your CLAT examination again, reappear in the paper, and what if you get through this time? Okay, so definitely that is something that you can do, is to prepare for your CLAT examination again. Now, if you appear for the CLAT examination again, one profit that you have here, if you have joined a private university, is that if you fail to crack the exam, right, then definitely you are gonna be in the second year of college. But if you don't join a private university and then you fail an exam, then you're gonna be nowhere, right? So that's something that you have to consider as a risk factor for yourself if you are going for reappearing the exam. Next is, if you are even joining a private university, make sure that you are focusing on your CV building, right? CV is a very important part in a law school. People consider working experiences, things of that sort, to be considered to be on the highest strata for placements, right? So if you are looking for placements from anywhere around the country, then definitely CV building is really important for you. So focus on CV building, decide what all things that you can do, what kind of interns do you want to get in, what draws your interest the most, where is the highest amount of demand for students. So definitely focus on that, build your CV accordingly so that you have a higher chance of getting through. Next is, start with extra co-curricular activities. Now, extra co-curricular activities in law schools are ample, right? You can go for ADRs, you can go for moot courts, you can go for research papers presentations, you can go for client counseling, you can go for MUNs. So there are a lot of options that you can like involve yourself into. So if you are able to do that, then definitely that's going to add up to extra points in your CV building too, right? So you are just what do you say, entrusting your position in the country, right? That definitely, if I'm not gone to a number 5 national law university, but I have done a lot of work for myself so that I know how law is working out for ourselves, right? So definitely you can join a private college. The only con here is that you'll not be able to focus that much on your CLAT examination because you'll be in the first year of college. But definitely first year of college is not a difficult year to sustain. So you can definitely get this through and give the CLAT examination again. There were so many people in my batch in NLU Bhopal who dropped out from different colleges and came to our college, right? They were studying in different NLUs, right? I know people who are studying in RML Lucknow or RGNUL Patiala, and they upgraded themselves to NLIU Bhopal by giving the CLAT examination again. So that is something that you have to consider, that even if you join a private university, you always have the chance to switch and change your university. You don't have to be stuck there. Your fate is in your hands. If you want to change it, you definitely can. If people can switch from National Law University into another National Law University, then if you are joining a private university, that's not going to be a really big issue for you guys. Okay, so do try getting yourself sorted on that part by doing all these things very regularly. Okay, the next part is that all the options that are available to you right now, the first one is reappearing for the exam. That is one of the best options that you have, that can give you the best return, because you'll be definitely focused on one thing only, that is writing your examination again and getting the best score possible. Okay, so that is one of the best alternatives that you have if you don't have any other university, good university or renowned university in your hand right now. Okay, so that is the first thing that you can definitely do. Now, the second thing is that you can take other options also into consideration, right? So there are a lot of options that you can take into consideration. If you have decided any other course, you have given exam for any other course, you can also take that into option. If you have given an exam for BBA, or you have given an exam for BSc, or you have given an exam for BA, or you have cleared the merit from your 12th standard scores, then definitely you can also take on the other options, right? So if you are not able to go for a 5-year law degree, you can also go for a 3-year law school, right? In DU LLB or other traditional law schools provide you with 3-year LLB also. So you can divert yourself to that kind of an consideration also. Both the things are possible for you. The last is that the private universities and colleges, if you have gotten any other private university or college as an option for yourself, then definitely you can consider it as a golden ticket right now also, if you want to join and if you want to be in a college right now, and that's the only thing that makes you happy, then definitely you should go for that private university and college. But do make sure that you are not going to a very unknown place which doesn't have anything in place, right? It can be placements, alumni based. Please check that before joining any place in the world. Okay, research well, read about the people who have studied from the college, go and search on LinkedIn what kind of jobs these people are doing if they have graduated from these colleges. So do your research completely, and also make sure that you are sure for the kind of life that you'll be leading after graduating from that place. Okay, you definitely have your own fate, but you have to see what kind of life people are leading once they graduate out of that university also, which is very important for you. LinkedIn solves that problem for you guys. So do definitely go and search on LinkedIn what are the alumni of those colleges are doing. Okay, that helps you to consider a lot of factors for yourself. Okay, so this is it for today, guys. I hope you were able to understand that what all options are available for you. These are the 3 top options that I've told you that you can consider for yourself if you were not able to get through MHSET, LSAT, SLAT, or any of these examinations, because now it is the time to act, and act very carefully. I hope you take your steps carefully. So before I leave, the same request that I do always, if you are above 18, do get yourself vaccinated and do wear your mask and use your hand sanitizers, and also maintain social distancing. Keep washing your hands very regularly. Hope you take care of yourself. Stay safe, keep smiling. Happy Dussehra to all of you. Hope truth wins over lies every time. There's victory for the goodness and loss to the bad things, right? So thank you, everyone. Hope you have a nice festive season ahead. I hope you take care of yourself, enjoy yourself, keep smiling, keep preparing, and take care, and hope to see you all very soon again. Bye bye, guys.